Hi, ladies. All right, we are going to play with our new shade of the month, which is crimson. I'm gonna do just one side here. And let's put on a little bit of a brightening highlight color that we can use as our primer, as our base. But then let's get going. And so I can show you this beautiful shade of the season. No, sorry, shade of the month. There's going to be a new one every single month. So for 2024, that means 12 new eyeshadows each and every month. This is crimson right here. Let me just show you what it looks like. So it might look and appear a little bit more bright red here, but it's more that berry undertone, okay? So that is crimson. What I'm gonna pair it with today, Riviera and Sabrina, okay? Something super simple, play around with some colors, something I typically wouldn't wear, but you can see how pretty it is once you place it on. So it's a little bit more of those deeper berry kind of wine tones. So I'm coming in with my eyeshadow brush, which I should have cleaned ahead of time, but that's okay, we'll do it right after. I'm gonna come into crimson. A little bit goes a long way, we all know that. And let's come right on in, and I'm going to place that on that lower part of the lid, sorry. I think it's about time I went and made some lunch. And then I'm just going to start swirling it in, so we're blending that color out. And then I'm gonna start taking it above that kind of cut crease or where my brow bone is, because I have somewhat hooded eyes. So if I don't take it up and above a little bit, I will not be able to see the color. Okay, so I'm gonna take off any excess. And now as I come to the outside, I just wanna buff this color. So I get a little bit of that smoky look with this berry color as I get towards the outside there, okay? So if you want, you can always come back in, clean it up so you have that nice cut over here, like so, okay? So that's just using whatever is left over when I applied. All right, let's clean this off here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come into my Sabrina, which has a little bit of shimmer to it, and I'm gonna place it right underneath my brow and take that color. And I'm just gonna start bringing it down slightly, so that way I don't have that stark difference. Still have some, but it starts to mute it just a tad, so it's not so just like a cut of color, okay? Plus Sabrina, when you place it right underneath your brow like that, just notice how it starts to give a little bit more pop. And now I'm gonna come into Riviera. Let me just swipe this for you so you can see why I picked these two together. It has these beautiful golds and bronzes and silvers. I feel like it's a beautiful mix of them all. So when I come in with Riviera now, I'm gonna start towards that inner corner, and I'm just gonna lead to that middle, right above the pupil. And sometimes Riviera, I notice, because there's so much shimmer, can seem like it's a little bit, leaves a little bit of sparkles in certain areas. So now I'll just come in and buff it over so that way it gets that beautiful ombre finish as well. And if you wanted, you could, let me make sure that small end is cleaned off. I'm gonna come in with a little bit of Riviera in that inner corner, just to add a little bit of shimmer and pull that down a tad. Okay, if you wanted, you could also do the same thing if you want to take a little bit of crimson. And just add a little bit under your waterline. I'm not going to do a ton because of some of the under eye color that I tend to have. I don't want to accentuate it too much, but keeping it up nice and close kind of just pulls that whole look together. Okay, what do you ladies think? Something I typically don't do. Usually I'm browns and that's about it. But it has that beautiful like wine and berry color to it, okay? There you go. So that is crimson, and then Sabrina in that upper corner, and to kind of not have such a stark line, and then coming in with Riviera for my shimmer at the end. All right, let me know what you ladies think. I will put the link down below. So if you want to add any of these colors, again, this is the shade of the month, the crimson. So it will only be here until the 31st or until supplies run out. Okay, so there you have it. Those three are our eyeshadow look of the day. Enjoy.